He's a doctor of law, and so therefore we have 4 or 5 men now who have the permission to wear a flowing crimson cloak, which he wears throughout the book. And actually, this is my Queen Antonio. The wonderful thing about working with real people is sometimes you don't know how they look. And I was stunned and so thrilled when I came across this fresco in the Sistine Chapel when I was there. And I was even more thrilled that he's such a handsome fellow. Isn't that great? I love that. But anyway, so he's a high-powered lawyer. He's a Medici man through and through. To refresh your memories, around 1480, the Medici family had been the first family of Florence for about half a century, beginning with Lorenzo de' Medici's grandfather, and then through his father, and then Lorenzo and his younger brother were catapulted into this power because their father didn't live very long. So they were like 19, 20 years old, and Giuliano was about 18 years old. And suddenly, they are behind-the-scenes rulers in Florence. This first opening scene takes place on Easter Sunday in 1478 in Florence Cathedral, where I'm sure some of y'all have been. That's where Ulysses' red brick dome is, there in the heart of historic Florence. So, Queen Antonio entered Florence Cathedral late that Easter Sunday morning, blinking as the front door closed and the sun lost itself to darkness. Inside the sanctuary, he cut through the nave past wishing torches, jostling men from the sky, his aggravation mounting. Already the choir sing their sweet voice had fallen to a hush, and people were bowing their heads, anticipating the elevation of the host. Determined, he pushed the crowd to Lorenzo de' Medici's dark, muscular figure near the south side of the altar, where they had agreed to meet this Easter morning, but drew back when he glimpsed Lorenzo's brother, Giuliano, strangely isolated with Francesco de' Pazzi and Bernardo Bandini on the far opposite side of the church near Via Servi. Those three were not friends. Wiry, wavy Francesco seemed nervous, snaking his arm around Giuliano's shoulders, casting furtive glances here and there. When Antonio's eyes flipped toward Lorenzo, and then back again. He did not see Bandini's axe till the blade flashed in the candlelight and sliced down on Giuliano's head. After that, time slowed down, as if luxuriously unfurling itself in a long, dark strand. Giuliano fell to his knees, his hood pouring blood. Francesco jumped on him in wild excitement, ripping his knife into the soft flesh of Giuliano's bare neck. Near them, a boy cried out, "The dome's coming down!" Men, women, and children flailed and fell over one another in a wave of fear and panic. "No, Queen Antonio cried. Giuliano!" He clawed forward, but repeatedly lost ground, as if those hands had hold of his crimson cloak, pulling him back by the hem. Giuliano, his good young friend, stabbed over and over again, as if he were replacing maybe scrap cloth rather than hard piece of bone. Murdered while Queen Antonio watched from a distance. How could he have been so helpless? And so, Giuliano was killed that day. This is a very famous event in history. It's called the Pazzi conspiracy because Francesco was there in the church and helped kill Giuliano. The point was to kill both of the brothers and therefore get rid of the Medici in Florence. The assassins only accomplished half of their task, and for them, it would have been better if they had gotten Lorenzo, of course, because he's the older brother. In the aftermath of all of this, what happens is Florence and Naples and Rome go to war because as word came in, trickled into them about what had happened in Florence, they were astonished and shocked to learn that the plot to kill the two Medici boys came together with the permission of the Pope, and it was really designed by the Pope's nephew, and then the King of Naples jumped into it as well. And they wanted to bring Florence down and get rid of the Medici and take over for themselves. Florence was a small, it still is small, those of you who've been there can know that. It's a relatively small city in the grand scheme of things. And so they didn't have much military muscle, or none at all. This was the heyday, the golden age of the Italian Renaissance. All the artists were alive, as Lynette said. Sandro Botticelli's in this book, Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci. That I had to deal with them because they are my main characters' neighbors. Sandro Botticelli lived right around the corner from Virgin-Alana. I could not ignore that. So I had to pluck up a lot of courage, believe me, to dare to go into this time frame and handle these people and have them come together and have conversations that halfway made sense, But so anyway, Florence goes to war, and the Florentine government / Lorenzo, who is Guido Antonio's number one ally and political friend, send Guido Antonio to France as an ambassador to the King of France, Louis XI. Guido Antonio went and he took with him his favorite nephew, Amerigo. And that was one of the first things that really sparked my interest and my desire to write this book, was I thought, well, how many people know that Amerigo Vespucci, when he was about 24 years old, went to France on a diplomatic mission with his uncle. So they're there for 2 years, peace is finally declared, and the story really starts when Guido Antonio and Amerigo went back to France in 1480. This guilt that Guido Antonio feels about Giuliano permeates the book. It progresses through the book, and it's something that he has to come to terms with at the end of the book. For one thing, he doesn't know how much Lorenzo knows about this. There's a little bit of manipulation going on along these lines. Smiling, she's read the book. But anyway, so Guido Antonio's coming home after 2 years, and he feels this guilt and he sort of dreads it, but he's also, he's coming home, and that's important to him. He has a young wife, she's 26 years old, same age as Amerigo, as a matter of fact. Her name is Maria. He has a little boy named Giovanni, who is now 5. Giovanni was 3 when Guido Antonio left. So the scene as Guido Antonio comes home toward dawn, still dark, he goes into the bedroom. His wife is startled, a little bit too startled from his point of view. And then his little boy comes in and starts crying because who is this strange man in my mom's bedroom? So it kind of goes downhill from there. He and his wife have a fight because he says he's got to go to Palazzo della Signoria. And she said, you just got home. You've been gone 2 years. He said, yes, but I have to let him come back. And she says, you just want to show him that you're powerful and somebody to be dealt with. And he thinks, well, yeah. So he leaves. And then he gets to the council and he's giving his report, and he says, thank goodness this war's over, it's been terrible. And you all just kind of look at it, well, you're back in town, you haven't heard. And what they tell him is that a young woman named Camilla Rossi da Vinci, traveling out from town at one of the nearby baths, one of the warming baths, has gone missing. And the people are blaming that on the Turks. They're saying that she has been kidnapped and sold into slavery. The other news that they hand him is that a painting of the Virgin Mary has started weeping in one of the local churches, not only a local church, but Guido Antonio's family church. People are interpreting these things as signs that God's disapproving of them because of their too long war with the church. Things are coming apart in town. They're on the edge of a revolution. People have been through the plague, mercenary soldiers, farms being burned. So anyway, Lorenzo asks Guido Antonio to find out who is causing these tears and what has happened to this young girl, because otherwise they stand to lose their families, their fortune, their place in Florence, and for them that is what their lives are all about. They'll be in exile the same way that the conspirators who were 2 years before, Lorenzo says, will be hanging from the windows of the palazzo, like we did to them 2 years ago. Anyway, that's basically the story, and I would love for y'all to ask me some questions.